Hey everybody, it's Seth Jones, Editor-in-Chief of Golfdom magazine. I'm out here at Merion Golf Club and I'm being joined by Mr. Tom Fazio, architect, and we have to say, one of the most well-known architects in the world. Thank you so much for taking the time to come out here and chat with me today.
Thank you. Thanks for being here as well. It's an honor. I'm come back to my hometown, so it's really neat to be here.
Absolutely, that's what I wanted to ask you about. One of the things is you're a Philly guy. As a matter of fact, your uncle has a lot. 1950 U.S. Open. Had this thing almost won, except for it wasn't for a famous one-iron shot. Can you talk to me about some of your history and how far back you go back with this course?
Well, certainly in 1950, I was a little guy, so I wasn't here. But obviously, I had the opportunity when my uncle was alive to come here during the 71 Open with him and the 81 and walk the golf course. And he showed me where Hogan hit his shots and where George hit his shots and Lloyd Mangrum hit their shots in the playoff, and and how unique it was. So it was really a special thing for me.
Now you have a special year going on right now. If you think about the three American majors, you guys are involved. Fazio Golf Design is consulting architects. Can you talk to me about that's pretty special?
Well, certainly it's special. Actually, I never thought about it until somebody brought it up. I mean, we just do our job, and of course, for me, this is my many decades. I don't get specific anymore with the years because it makes me feel and sound old, and so I try not to get exact dates. So people ask me the question, how many golf courses I design. I honestly don't keep count of the numbers because I don't want to know, because at one point I did many years ago and it sounded like a lot, and as somebody said to me, you must be really old. I'm talking to a person on the phone and I'm going to meet them somewhere, and they said, well, how old, give me a description. I said, I'll be carrying a golf club. And then when I met him, he said, well, we expected you to be a lot older. And I said, that's because I started young and have been around a long time.
Good. That's a good thing to have, though. That's so much history. You really have such a. I'm sure just you go from course to course. You have such a wealth of knowledge of these courses you go to. How much has these courses changed, especially a place like Merion, and when of course we're hosting, you guys are up at the PGA this year. How much has gone on in the past couple of years for you guys?
Well, certainly changes occurred in technology and equipment, but one of our goals and jobs as an architect, and certainly with great clubs like Merion and Oak Hill, it's not about change per se. It's trying to, certain things have changed. The players have changed, distance, a lot of other things, but we really try to protect the integrity of the original intent of the design. It's not about, this is not a Fazio golf course. We feel honored to be able to work here and be a part of the team with the USGA and with Buddy Marucci and the tournament chairman, Rick Hill, and Matt Schaefer. It's a big team process, and the process of going through and thinking about how did Bobby Jones play this hole? How did Van Hogan play the hole? Jack Nicklaus, all the great players. So we're not looking to change it. We're looking to protect that integrity. And I think I listened to Tim Rosaforth this morning, and he had such great words about how this golf course plays, and that's been our job from day one.
Great. Now, talking about that history and keeping the integrity of the game and whatnot, before we started rolling on camera, you mentioned to me that you've been reading Golfdom for a long time. Can you tell me about, you remember Golfdom way back when, right?
I remember Golfdom way back when, yes, in my early career of golf in the early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, and Golfdom offered much more. That was before rankings got into golf and other kind of things. So it's much great informational, and certainly from the technical parts of where I was coming from in the game, from everything from turf grass to drainage to all the issues. And so I've been a Golfdom fan for a long time.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate you taking the time to talk with us and maintaining the relationship with Golfdom through all these years. I do want to thank you and congratulations on the year you have and just the way the courses look out there. It's a phenomenal place, and we're happy to be here.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here. My staff, Tom Marzoff's here on this project, and all my other staff involved in our other golf courses. So, again, it's a team effort as well, and it takes a lot of good, talented people to make things happen.
Okay, great. Well, everyone, you know who this is. It's Mr. Tom Fazio. I want to thank him again for taking the time. I'm Seth Jones, Editor-in-Chief of Golfdom magazine. Thank you for watching Golfdom TV.